you just take the room. Is that?
Oh,
I mean, you do. You're like a very, very commanding presence.
Oh, thank you very much.
And then I think of you in football, and I'm like, wow.
Oh no, well, yeah. Behind the scenes, I'm kind of just like paddling away. But yeah, no, it's. I think what I've found in football now is just to be yourself and not take it too seriously, if I'm allowed to say that. To enjoy the highs and, you know, the lows then, which invariably come, don't hurt you as much. Although that's what I say, but actually they still really hurt. So do as I say, not as I do.
And tell me about Mansfield Town, your journey into the football club.
Yeah, well, I was just saying before, it's 15 years now. So, yeah, quite a long time ago. And yeah, we've done really well with the football club. I think we've kind of changed the whole place. We've made everybody proud, you know, to support Mansfield again, put it back on the map. And yeah, we took it from non-league, so it was the conference as it was then. Basically a shell of a football club in terms of the business and the product on the pitch. And we've gone to League Two, finally got promoted to League One last season. And then this season, I was like, could we just have like a little steady ride? But no, we were like kind of battling relegation. So, yeah, we like to have extremes, I think, at Mansfield.
I mean, it's such a difficult league, though. You know, it is an absolute slog.
Exactly. Well, we had like Birmingham, we've had, you know, the Wrexham Royalty, and there's some huge football clubs, you know, in that league, as there is in lots of leagues. You know, you look at League Two, and there's a lot of clubs there that really they should be much higher. Yeah. But yeah, it's a strange thing, football, isn't it? It's unpredictable.
Yeah, I could only imagine. Do you think, we were just discussing this earlier on, Chelsea women, Alexis Ohane, the founder of Reddit, the husband of Serena Williams, has just bought a 10% stake in the club, hoping to make it $1 billion franchise. Yeah. When you look at the stories of Wrexham and Birmingham, the big Hollywood stars coming into the club, do you want that for Mansfield Town, or does that just change things too much?
Well, I think you've got to be competitive to a degree, but I mean, really, well, John, my husband, he was from Mansfield, so he rescued his local club, and really for him, it was a case of it not, you know, going into oblivion. And also, he's a business person and wants it to do as well as it can do. And I think it should be really nurtured. You know, you've got to be very careful when you're handling football clubs, because it matters to a lot of people, especially, for example, in Mansfield. It's, you know, football means the world to the people of the town. And so it's brilliant to put them on the map, but they shouldn't be a plaything. And yeah, I don't know. It's something. Football is entertainment at the end of the day as well. And I think that as long as they're going into it as the Wrexham lot are, you know, with good hearts, and be prepared that it is hard work and tiring, and you know, it takes over your whole life, consumes you, then they should go for it, enjoy it.
Can I ask you as well, you know, I've been in conversations quite often, you know, with I don't want it to be negative, but we're saying men just don't trust the idea of women in their football clubs.
I know.
How is that?
It's still really difficult. I mean, even I really struggle, you know, in terms of navigating my way through of how best to do it, because obviously it's our family business, I guess. And people do still have a problem with, you know, taking direction from perhaps me. They would rather it come from my husband. And then I've also got to balance, you know, being a supportive wife, and also making sure that, you know, my ideas, you know, get taken seriously. I don't know if there's I think the more women are involved with football, then that's really positive. But then at the same time, you know, we're all juggling a lot. And I certainly haven't got the perfect recipe of how to, you know, your child's sick, you're this, you know, there's all sorts of family things. And and that's, you know, equally important. And often we're the caregivers that are there that have to, you know, you get back doing the dishwasher, putting the washing in, and we're all doing the same, you know, whether male or female. But it is still a struggle, I'd say, even though we say, oh no, it's brilliant. 15 years ago, it was really hard, and we have come a long way, especially in terms of women's football, and you know, the visibility and the game has hugely changed. But even my cousin plays netball for England, and pay wise, and you know, she's working at the same time as playing sport, and you know, it's really difficult, and we should be kind to ourselves and really celebrate the women that are going out there and doing it and juggling everything else at the same time, and you know, have each other's back.
I mean, Sonia Bonpastor, who just won the treble there for Chelsea in her first season, was very much so, you know, shining a light on the mums who then can do sport at the same time, but in having that support, and sometimes just even having those conversations and having these conversations offers support to others. I do wonder how you block out the noise, you know, if there is a particular hard day where there's a particular sexist idiot, never mind a football club on your back because you're fighting relegation.
Yes, exactly. And it's real, this is real. And you take it into your personal life as well. For us, there's no degree of separation because business and family, it's all combined, and it's always my fault. Whatever.
Well, Carolyn, what's the ambitions for Mansfield just before we let you go?
The Premier League. No. You know, we hopefully, you know, we're rebuilding a squad, so any footballers out there, please send me an email. Yeah, and you know, I'd like to have a good go. Obviously, be competitive this season. But yeah, definitely to stay in League One and hopefully push as far as we can go.
Yeah. Carolyn, it's been wonderful to speak to you. Very insightful, very interesting. I have to say, it's must be a very interesting life that you lead. I just would like
never a dull moment.
I would imagine day to day, from leaving the house, go back to the house. I can only imagine. So thank you so much for your time and for coming in to see us in the Kickback.